Hello, dear viewers. I've had a rather long and exhausting day. As you can see, I'm in nothing like the same room you've seen my last couple of weeks' worth of videos in, because I have moved. I am now back in my university residence for the year. Well, I'm fracking exhausted because, well, heavy boxes and being covered in sweat, and moving sucks. Well, being in this room is nice, but, having to unpack everything, put my books back on the shelves, hang my weapons on the wall, that sort of thing, posters, that's going to take a while. And they're like, yeah, and you're not going to do this until a day before classes start, dicks. So I take issue with the housing. Also, last night, there was a thing with stuff in it. But in this case, this thing with stuff in it was a party. And I'm thinking that, given my unfortunate case of photophobia, that pyros are much better than lights. Much, much better. Like at least 3 greater than signs. And the reason is this. At least with pyros, you get nice explosions and you get flame jets. And even though the flame jets are bright, they're not as bright as the lasers. And so I can barely look at the damn thing. It's not a case of going into a seizure, but it hurts. Like physically hurts. It's like someone stabbing my eyes with daggers. Maybe not quite that bad. Stabbing my retinas with daggers, not actually hit the eyeball. So I don't like that one bit. And apparently the air show has been on, like, today, even. I thought, they only had a massive air show the last 2 days of the Canadian thing, but either the timing's wrong, or perhaps there's actually an air raid on. I remember thinking about this, hey, the perfect time to try and bomb Toronto from the air would be when they're having the air show, because then people would say, hey, that's just the air show. All they're doing is flying around and being jackasses and making it impossible to hear anything. But in fact, it's like, no, we're going to bomb the CN Tower and bomb Robards Library. You can't bomb Robards Library, why not? Because it's a fucking big concrete building that won't fall down. Oh, yeah. But they'll try anyway, and then they'll be like, oh no, we have our air superiority flyers flying around for an air show. Shoot them. We didn't put the bullets in. Why not? You can't fly as well with bullets in the plane. We're doing tricks here. Okay, fine. Land, bullets, and then by then half Toronto's destroyed. So that's annoying. And then another clever thing that I remember was important that I thought of tonight. When people try and make new recipes, that's simple. You taste test it, you go, the sauce requires a bit more of this, or no, too much of that, and then that's the end of that. Now, if you try to do this with a cocktail, it's like this. Okay, now to mix the cocktail to these specifications, taste it. No, it requires a bit more chili, and then you figure, I've already wasted this because you have to do it right each time to mix exactly right, which means you have to know what you do from the start. And you go, slug. Okay, now I'm going to add a bit more this time. Drink it. No, still more. Slug. And then you're like, you do this a bunch of times and you're wasting. And you're like, oh, dude, this tastes excellent. Yeah, that's it. I'll write this recipe down. Then and of course you're drunk, so your standards are greatly lowered. And you wake up this morning and go, hey, I invented the cocktail last night. Let's look at it. When the hell did I put monkey's blood in there? I mean, it was supposed to be just vodka and a bit of juice, I was trying to get the right mix of juices, and how the monkey's blood and what's up with the olives? And so, yeah, you should not try. I don't know how they do it, but it's tricky. Okay, today's feature Wikipedia article, because I am dead tired, I need to go to bed. Today's feature Wikipedia article is Crush, a platformer puzzle video game developed by Kujo Entertainment's Zoe Mode Studio and published by Sega in 2007 for the PSP. Let's see, the flip between 2D and 3D, which is like, you're doing Super Paper Mario. So apparently they think they're cheating. But as I said, I'm dead tired, and I still have a shitload of unpacking to do. I'm swearing a lot. I don't usually swear in these videos as much, so that tells you exactly how tired I am. But remember this, dear viewers. 4 walls do not a prison make, nor iron bars a cage. Good day.